Interspecies relations. And welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for Netflix original anime, Beastars. In a school populated by anthropomorphic animals, a humble wolf with an anxiety investigates a classmate's sudden murder, while contending with his bewildering feelings for a kindly dwarf rabbit. There are 12 episodes, 25 minutes a piece. There is a second season coming. It is based off a manga. This has been in Japan for a while, but Netflix bought the rights to show it to an English audience, to worldwide, apart from Japan as far as I'm aware. But as far as I'm aware, we're getting a second season if that last end credit post scene is anything to go by. It's safe to say I haven't seen anything quite like this anime before. If you took the animated feature film Zootopia and put it into an anime but with adult content, very dark adult content, it's a 15, then this is pretty much what you get. The story centers around this wolf who falls in love with this rabbit, and it's like unrequited love. It's a dramatic love story. It's about this wolf that's trying to come to terms with who he is, about instincts, about love, and about like, can I fall in love with a rabbit because it's a rabbit? I should be eating a rabbit. And the rabbit has the same sort of conundrum. It's a really interesting dynamic and a bit weird at times. And I was quite uncomfortable with some of the relationship moments, not with just them two, but others. Because it's this weird interspecies relationship. So you kind of have to put that aside and just go, okay, it's anime, so you're going to get weird stuff. And so this time we have a working world with animals that are basically like humans, except they're animals, and there is this separation, this separation of classes once again between the herbivores and the carnivores. And so you have the upper class basically is the carnivores and the lower class is the herbivores, kind of. And there's this story in amongst that of them trying to mix them two together, you know, like have peace amongst the carnivores and the herbivores. And you know, it's basically like what we have now. It's a reflection at society. It's a Romeo and Juliet story, and it's just bizarre, but I really enjoyed it. A lot of that has to do with the animation. If you're one of these people that like to skip over the intros just to get straight into the animation, watch the animation sequence, the title animation sequence, at least once, because the beginning is a stop motion work of art. It's fantastic, and I love the chances this animation takes. Just that beginning sequence gives you an idea. The beginning of the first episode, there is a sequence where some of the characters aren't pitch black, but they do this silhouette outline to show you where the characters are, and it works so well. It's so striking, so vivid. It's very interesting to watch. There's a couple of other times where they're trying to show different perspectives of what each of the characters are feeling. So they show you the face of one character, they show you the face of another character, and you still see what's going on with both of them at the same time. There's stuff like that that they take chances with in this animation within the 12 episodes. It's very bizarre, but it's very fun, and it works because they keep taking chances. And then you have this very dark story of their, you know, unrequited love, of them, what's going to happen with their relationship, and the world itself is totally dark. All of the characters seem to have a very dark background story. There's, you know, there's murderous carnivores around, and the herbivores are running around in fear. There's always this uneasy tension between both of them. At the same time, they're dealing with high school. You know, it's high school kids doing high school stuff. I say kids, it's weird because they wear clothes, they wear shoes, chickens wear shoes. There's half an episode with a chicken, you know, going through how much she loves her part-time job, and that's laying eggs for the wolf to eat, and the wolf eats her eggs. And it's just so weird. It's a weird juxtaposition of having the wolf eating the eggs of the chicken that he's sitting next to in class. That's the series in a nutshell. It's bizarre, but it works because of this very interesting love story. I watched it in the original language. I watched the subtitles. I read the subtitles, and that worked. So I think it's probably your best bet, because you get the character inflections in their voice, the gruffness in some of the characters, the laughing that I feel like you can only get in original tones. You know what I'm talking about, like the you know, those type of nuances that each character likes to give. There's a lot of acting and emotion substance that you can only get from the original languages. You do get great subs, but for me, you need to go with the original. it's very different. I find it very difficult to rate this one because it's a great story. It's weird, it's wacky, as anime should be. It's dark, it makes you uncomfortable in certain places. It is a 15, and I would suggest that it only is watched by 15 and up, because there are some definitely adult themes that even made me go, well, I'm skipping this a little bit because I'm not comfortable with that moment. So, and, you know, as an adult, I chose not to watch one sequence, so that'll give you an idea. I'm going to give this A- because it's solid. The animation's good. It's not an action fest, although there is fighting, and when there is fighting it looks good. It's all about story. It's all about how broken love can be, and so apart from this world, it's themes we can relate to. So apart from establishing this dark world, there is stuff you can relate to, even though it's wacky anime. Yeah, so chat to me in the comments below. Have you heard of it? Have you heard about this? We're excited to see Netflix dropping this. Chat to me in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching this review. We've got loads of other anime reviews on my channel, and movies and films. There's lots of stuff on our membership channel as well, so if you want to support our channel, there's short stories, films, trailers, behind the scenes stuff, lots for you to sink your teeth into with varying degrees of membership availability. So thanks so much for watching this review, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long Tuesday.